All right, we up there. We up there, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you for joining us here in the wrestling trenches. It's your boy DMB Phantom. I'm joined. I know for the first time in like forever. I'm joined with Noifoy on a Friday night.
And guess who's not getting kicked off? My black ass. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah, we
sir.
in this motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah. Nah, ain't no crossblade to kick me out to talk shit. We on SmackDown, baby. Let's go. Nah,
Yes,
let me
sir.
stop. And
Nah, it's good.
it,
It's good. Yes, sir. OC
for the for,
had some situation come up, so he couldn't join us tonight. I know it's starting to seem like a repeating process if you've been on Fridays long enough, but it's okay.
my boy running
But
back more than Jay Uso. What's going
hey,
on, nah?
listen, it's just me. Oh no, I'm kidding. But but either way, the show must go on. We still got work to do. All
Yes,
in all,
sir.
we always gonna fill in wherever somebody got to fill in. So
Nah, big facts, big facts.
other
But
than
how we
that,
doing today? How we doing today?
hey, listen, bro, just chilling and trying to enjoy these days off. Thank God we ain't have no snow.
Listen, we already got a whole. If you live in the Connecticut area, just telling, we already got a whole report about snow on Sunday, which it's like,
No, it seemed
damn.
like it changed. It seemed like it changed.
You think it's saying it's changed?
At least on my weather report, it's saying that it changed.
All right, all right. So it looks like we not getting snow, ladies and
And I'm
gentlemen.
I'm all
All
for it.
right.
I am all for it, yo. Let that joint happen on another week. Like let some of the snow melt. I'm all for that, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't complaining, bro. Like other than that, how yo this nigga Tama Tonga doing the most on this shit. But what's good with you, bro?
Nothing. I actually went to see, like I said, like I was telling you, before stream. I actually went to the movies today and got to see Iron Lung by Markiplier. Really good movie too. I suggest, really good movie. Kept me in suspense every minute of every second. Um, if anything, I really do recommend everybody see this. It's a really good it's a really good movie. It's a
Word,
really good
word.
movie. Um, Also, just been working, doing the regular ish, like usual. Um, I'm gonna try to I want to get a gym membership, man. I want to get a gym membership. Want to get my, gotta get this gut out the way.
Yo, I felt that, bro.
Listen, man, you don't want to be the guy with the gut nowadays, bro. It's just, it's cute, but until until you run for like one step and then your heart beating fast. But
Listen, listen, I get that, but just be mindful, yo. Don't get too skinny. You start looking like a crackhead. Don't do that.
oh, I said I just want to get the gut out the way. I didn't say I was gonna get skinny now. Skinny boys don't get no help.
But like I said, we're gonna see. Hopefully, I mean, damn, it's crazy. Think about it. We're already in February, bro.
Listen, I'm starting to realize a lot, and one of the things I do see nowadays is that we time is moving fast. Time is moving fast. So like even now, like I got told I was old at my job to a
Damn.
bunch of kids who was like around 19, 18, and 17 and 19. I'm like, y'all right behind me, but I was like, fuck. But like that's just how it is, man. Um,
I felt that.
but if we being honest, I mean, I'm just trying to get through these damn. I'm trying to get through these damn 4 presidential years of Trump, man. I'm just saying, bro. let's be
Hey,
let's be honest, man.
listen, man. It is what it is with that. Whatever's gonna happen is what's gonna happen.
Mm, just let's just hope it just come. we just get the better. Everybody gets the better of it, you know. But
Yeah.
we ain't gonna get. I ain't gonna get political. Everybody, if you saw my last stream, you would know how I feel about the situation of our presidency and how my political and you see my political views. But we ain't into that right now. We into some
Wrestling.
SmackDown wrestling. We got lot to cover today. And by we, I mean Phantom because I didn't get to watch the show. So we gonna just talk about what he saw, and then he gonna run it back to me, and then I'm gonna run back with how I feel about it to him, and then we just gonna see how that feels.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. Yo, listen, man. It started like this show. It's it's the show before the Royal Rumble. For those that don't know, the Royal Rumble's in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia tomorrow at like 2 p.m. I think it is. You know, and we gonna see everything's popping off. Hopefully, we get something. You
That's
know,
just that's just.
hopefully we get something decent after the Royal Rumble because I hope it doesn't
hmm
really get predictable at this point. To be real with you.
I mean, if we're being honest, one thing I can honestly say, the Royal Rumble is our mix-up. Like for one, you got a couple of matches that are going in, and we like, okay, we got this person, this person, this person. That's cool. But the real mix-up is, those two Royal Rumbles, like the women's Royal Rumble. Like
Hmm.
everybody know that's just gonna be great. That's gonna be crazy too.
I'm still
But
trying to figure out where they getting the 30 women for this Rumble, but that's besides the point.
listen, they might as well bring some people from AEW. Did I say that out loud? Um, um, but what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Um, the mix, like I said, it's a whole mix-up because the people. It depends on the people we get. Now, it could be like we said, it could be anybody. This is anybody's chance to be in the Rumble. We know how the system works. We know how this ticket goes. But but it still comes down to that we gotta see what's going on. Um, for like right now, we only got the 12 participants that we know is already getting picked for. That's already everybody's picked for the Royal Rumble. We
That's
already know
true.
how that's going. But did you note? But I don't know if you noticed. But did you notice on if you watch Raw? Did you notice that they put the 12 participants up there?
Hmm.
Which means there are at least like 14, 14, 14 or 12 more participants that are coming in.
Yep,
We don't
exactly.
know who they are. They could be anybody. Anybody's guess. Doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, Royal Rumble is a lottery ticket. It's a
Facts.
big lottery ticket. And whoever cashes in and wins, they know where they're going.
And just real quick, since we're on the subject of the Royal Rumble, I just gotta get this off my chest. You don't have to comment on it, but I just gotta get it off my chest. I've said this before, and if you watch the Friday streams for like the last like couple months, stop R-Truth talking about balls. I'm tired of hearing this nigga talking about fucking balls, bro.
Wait a minute.
Get tired
No,
of this shit, bro.
no, no. Why is he talking about it? Why is R-Truth talking about balls? What's been
Bro,
going on?
it's literally been like this for like the last couple months, bro. Ever since the John Cena farewell tour, and you know how they were doing like the lottery and they were picking names out of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
For like the last few weeks, if it wasn't R-Truth talking about balls, people was talking about the Miz's balls. Like it was just too many conversations about balls. I was like, we need to stop this.
First off, why are y'all so obsessed with balls at this time of day? In this
Listen,
like,
bro, it's been going on for too long. Like it was funny. It was like, all right, ha ha ha. Bro, it's been going on for months. I'm like, it needs to stop.
I don't know, something happened.
Like I'm just like, yo, like just stop. Like it's like I said, it was funny the first few times. Like, bro, it's been going on since before Christmas, bro. We're almost in February, and he's still talking about balls.
I think R-Truth. I don't know. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think he just misses John Cena. But we ain't gonna talk about it.
That's up there. That's on him. Whatever happens with him, John Cena and R. Kelly in the closet don't got nothing to do with me. Listen,
I
like,
tell you, Closet, we've moved on from this.
Yo, but
That nigga
freaking
in jail. Let me stop.
nah,
Nah.
complete facts though. But yeah, nah, like we need to this needs to stop. Like,
Also, I know I don't usually do this on our stream, but can I get a what the fuck? Why is I've been wanting to ask y'all what's going on? The roster just lost a good one. Why is Tommaso Ciampa on motherfucking AEW?
you know what I honestly think it is, to be real with you?
Mm-hmm.
I think what happened was he didn't want anything to do with WWE. So if he would have went to TNA, he still would have had some type of connection to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the reason why he didn't want to go to TNA.
But the reason I bring this up is one I don't sugarcoat it with anybody.
Oh yeah.
Our truth.
Yeah.
fucking fucking Tommaso Ciampa is one of my most my favorite wrestler,
Mhm.
especially when he was on NXT for the black and gold
Mhm.
era. He was he like with the tag team, and with him being in the tag team and him being the Blackheart, he was that guy to me. But seeing him now and seeing him on the big screen and stuff, I'm like, okay, cool, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Seeing him in AEW, that shit just broke my heart. I don't know why. Like, it's not. And I know people are like, well, you can still watch him. He's still got the same name. He still got the. No, it's not about that. It's not about him having the same name. It's not about him being. It's not about him being, still being the same person. It's just like, for me, he was one of the reasons I started watching wrestling again, because he was just that cool to me. But then seeing him leave the brand, it was like, bro, what the hell? And now they got Johnny Gargano going after a tag team that he don't even have a partner for. It's like, bro, what the hell?
Nah,
What the fuck?
yeah, listen, I still don't understand that either. It's like, yo, why? Like, I understand. Maybe it's just a black in me, but it's like, yo, listen, like, I wouldn't try to attack two niggas at once.
Nobody would. I
That
would
don't make
hope you
sense.
wouldn't.
Like, that don't make sense.
That's like that's like going into that's like sneaking into somebody's house and both of they big ass pit bulls is looking at you like, who the fuck are you?
Nah, facts. Like,
Like, and you still try to wrestle one. Like, nigga, the other one is still trying to bite you. Like, what's going
nah,
on, bro?
complete facts. Complete facts. I still need to ask him to get rid of them turtlenecks, but that's besides the point.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what's going on. He got a hickey or something. Because for some reason this man in this turtleneck shit is going crazy.
and just saying, we're gonna talk about them a little later because they actually had a match tonight. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but all in all, let's let's kick off this show and let's get it started. So I don't know if you remember this, but for some
Mm-hmm.
reason during Royal Rumble season, like the night or week before, the Royal Rumble, everybody and their mama always show up, and tonight was no different because we had
Right.
Cody Rhodes come out, then we had Randy come out, then
Mm-hmm.
we had Jey Uso come out,
For
then we
some
had
reason.
Sammy come out. It's like, yo, listen, why everybody and their mama coming out tonight? Like,
First off, let's talk about the bullshit here. This is actually something I was just watching on YouTube. I was just getting into the segment. But Cody talking about, first off, the crowd, you can never, I say one thing about the crowd. You can never say that they are not honest. Because
nah,
that man
facts.
said, I'm going, he said, y'all have never seen someone win it 3 times. And everybody said, no, no, fuck no, hell no. I swear to you, I'm not making this up. I thought I heard somebody say, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here. I thought somebody said that in the crowd. I was like, oh shit, he got
Nigga, that's
away
what
with
you would
that.
have said. That's why you just heard that nigga.
Maybe because because don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Love Cody. Love him as a wrestler. Love him as a person.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very honest man. But nigga, if you win the Royal Rumble for a third time, I think I might stop watching it. And I know I say that a lot about things, but I really might stop watching. There's no reason for Cody to win this.
Not fact.
There's no reason for him to win this because the thing is like the first time he won it, he lost.
No, the first time he won it made sense.
It made sense, but he lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at the track record.
Yeah, that's true.
Second time he won the Rumble, he won. He won the he finally won the title. He had the title for a good long run, then lost it to John Cena. Got back, fought John Cena. Okay, got his title back. Then they went to Drew McIntyre, and this nigga has had a feud with Drew since the Royal Rumble.
No facts. No,
and it has been
since SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. And it has been Drew throughout the whole thing.
No, that's fact.
Now, if I'm being honest, bro, if Drew McIntyre sat there and got that nigga eliminated, I wouldn't put it past him. I would not put it past him.
Not this time around, just because of him having a match with Sammy. It's probably gonna be Jacob that's gonna is Jacob's probably gonna eliminate him, or Jacob's gonna distract him and then he's gonna get eliminated.
I see it happening.
Which I'm still kind of mad about that shit too, but we'll get to that. But I mean, you know, you're OC in the house.
Yo, I took your spot, nigga. Let me stop fucking with you. Hope everything's going good with you, bro.
But no, like I said, Cody. Honestly, it's the same thing I've been saying about Roman. I don't think, Cody is Cody don't need to see the title for a little bit.
Nah, he definitely doesn't. Because like I said, there's no reason for him to get a 3-peat. Not right now.
Yeah, he doesn't need that third one.
No, he doesn't need a third. He doesn't need a 3-peat. He did great. Nah, bro, it's all love. But yeah, he doesn't need a 3-peat. And if he does get a 3-peat, there's no sense in it. There's no reason. Like he said, he made a good point though. That Drew, we had our fight, but CM Punk. And I was like, okay, CM Punk, that's a good idea. But if you go after Drew, I might have to kill you. Like, now, Randy, on the other hand, that one kind of different.
Nah, facts.
Especially hearing him go. I'm sorry. Especially hearing him say, "Oh, number 15? Oh yeah, we in there."
I mean, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. If he doesn't at least win 15, I'm gonna be type upset. Because right now, I think Triple H is at 15, right?
Yep, that was, and if he ever wins the title and loses it and gets it back, he'd be at 16.
Yep, and he'd pass Triple H.
But I'll be honest, I'd rather see Randy win this more than Cody, bro. Especially since the fact that it's just like I said, it's getting to that point where Randy's also at the end of his years, and I ain't putting this, and I ain't saying that he gonna just quit all the stuff. He's gonna quit the entire thing, but he's getting up there to the point where it's like, yeah, Randy, it's time for you to start packing.
No,
and I say this as a Randy Orton fan wholeheartedly. I love Randy, but he can't keep getting into these. Can't keep wrestling like he usually does. He's been doing this for a long time.
Well, I mean, then again, unless he does like what Undertaker was doing.
What's that?
But think about it, Undertaker was wrestling damn near in his 60s.
Yeah, but there's.
And that's just with him, taking time off here and there, you know,
Hmm.
not nobody seeing him for a while, coming back, maybe not coming back just for WrestleMania.
I see what you're saying.
Not
I just
saying that's
think
what he has to do, but I'm just saying he could.
no. Nah. I agree with you. Um, One thing, like I said, the only thing I could say is that if that were to happen, right?
Hmm.
If that really was to happen, like he does what the Undertaker does, then I think I think that would make I think it would make it better for him
Hmm.
in the rest of his years. But they have to really give him a story though for him to do this, like for him to do that. And I'm not talking about he comes in whenever he wants something. Nah, he needs like full he needs that full feel of like, hey bro, I got beef or something like that. Cause
Hmm.
listen, I don't know about you, but I still want him and Cody to get to, have a match.
Hmm. Nah, I
Student
respect. Yep.
teacher versus student type shit. Um, cause that's long awaited too.
True. Or that's what everybody thought was gonna happen. That Cody was gonna retain, then they was gonna set up for Randy versus Cody. But
Listen, they've been teasing it for a minute. They have been teasing it for a minute.
that's facts though. But like I said, with this part of this opening segment, like I said, Randy came on. He told him, he said, "Listen, Cody, I fucks with you, like you my people, but he's like you're not. He's like I know corner Cody is a dangerous one. He said the only thing more dangerous than that is a viper hunting for 15. I said, damn.
Mm-hmm. That nigga, if you want to put that in nigga terms, he said, listen, I know you want your title back, but I also want the title back. He was like, well, wait a minute, what that mean?
Nah, facts,
He,
facts.
he said, I love you, I respect you, and I care for you. But in this Royal Rumble, I will beat your ass like you owe me money. And I was like, oh,
Nah,
wait a
facts.
minute.
Nah, he said it. He pretty much. He was like, "Oh, listen." He's like, "There's no friendships." He's like, "There's no respect. There's none of that." He said, "We." He's like, "Listen, we all in this." Then Jey Uso came out, just doing what normal Jey Uso does. In the words of E, running down the ramp like he was late to church.
Listen, that
You know, did the
again
yeet for
running
like
it back
15 minutes for no reason.
and then running it back.
Hmm.
This man right here talking, started running it back, talking about some. Hey, y'all want to hear it again? It's like, nigga, didn't you do that? You did that already.
Nah,
You got
facts.
this. I heard you.
No, but I don't know if y'all peep. If you actually read Jimmy's shirt, it actually said Big Jim on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, all right, I see you. But then he gave his freaking thug promo out here talking about some. He's like, y'all talk about number three, but I'm coming back to win it back to back. Like nigga, no, you're not. You ain't winning that shit twice.
Sadly, truth is, Jey Uso, we don't want you to win it back.
We don't need you to run it back this time.
No, not at all. We really don't. Like, and I'm being thorough when I say this. If he does win the Rumble, he better lose he better become a heel.
That's what OC just said. Jay needs to turn heel.
He better become a heel, especially since it's like, bro, you've had so much time.
Hmm.
You've had time. There's no reason for you to be. There's no reason for you to even have a title shot as of right now because of the fact of it's like, bro, your attributes is not what's helping. You did everything you could. Nothing wrong with that. Um, another thing that kills me is that if he does win the title, if they do end up giving him the title back,
No, John Moxley cannot come back and win the Royal Rumble.
Oh, see, get your ass out of here with your fan theory. Nigga, that would be something that would bug the shit out of me too. Not even to be an asshole. That would be something that just bothered me. He comes back after this long and decides, hey, I want a title shot.
Come back, wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, like I would see him coming back to WWE and like saying, yo, I got unfinished business with some of y'all because that's just how John is. But if he had ever sat there and was like, hey, trying to win the Rumble, hey, I won the Rumble, I would have sat there and I'd probably try to shoot him. I probably
Yeah,
would.
I'd probably crash out too. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, nah, bro. There's no reason for you to win this Rumble. Um,
Yeah, no. I'd have crashed out too. I ain't gonna lie.
facts.
But I mean, like I said, Jay. Hopefully, what I want to see happen. I don't know if it will happen, but what I want to see happen. I want to see Jimmy come back and then eliminate Jay.
You say you want to see Jimmy go back and eliminate Jay?
Because he's been on TV for a minute. Because
Now,
they were still teasing that Jimmy versus Jay feud again. So have him
hmm
come back and have him eliminate Jay.
nah, I get you. Um, the way I see it is that if they do that and they have him eliminate and have him get eliminated by Jimmy, then there has to be a point where he loses the titles too.
No, definitely. But the reason why I'm bringing this up because I don't know if you remember or not, but like a few months back, when they was having that tournament to determine who's gonna face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Title,
hmm
Jay eliminated Jimmy and tried to say, "Oh, it was just like, listen, I was trying to get LA Knight, and I got you on accident, even though we know he did that shit on purpose."
hmm
So this is that little get back moment, because if anybody has a sibling, if they do something to you, you remember that shit for like years to come.
Shit, I remember my brother punched me in the arm for cursing and then stitched me out. I remember.
Hmm.
I still want to beat his ass for it. We ain't gonna talk about that. Um,
But have that be the Jimmy never forgot.
hmm It makes more sense if he did.
Hmm. But that's just me fantasy booking.
There's nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with a fantasy booking. Now, fantasy theories is what we
but,
don't do out here.
but then after Jay, showed up, then we had Sammy come out. And now here's the thing where I had a little bit of problem. I didn't mind Sammy coming out, but
hmm
I, when you watch wrestling long enough, when you start seeing clues that a match is gonna go a specific way. The fact that Sammy brought up the fact that one, he's never beaten Drew McIntyre 11 times is wild. But it's also the other fact that he's brought up that he's never lost in Saudi Arabia. Makes me know that he's probably gonna lose this match. He's either gonna lose the match or they're gonna set it up so that way they both get disqualified. Or somebody gets
It has.
disqualified.
I'd rather it be a disqualification because at some point, and I'm saying this, with my chest, Sammy has to win a championship, win the
Not
title,
facts.
win that champ, because, excuse me, because there's so much about Sammy that just screams like true and proud right now. Like he screams face. Like I could see him being what you call it, the company right now,
The
the
face of the
face of the
company.
company. Yeah, I could see him doing that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the way they do it. Like I need them to do it in a way that it's like y'all Y'all don't blue ball him. Now, if he
No.
does, now say that he does win the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and say he does it with a little bit of help, help that
Mm-hmm.
wasn't needed. That would be great, but I know it wouldn't be the way Sammy would want it. Now, if he just beats Drew McIntyre fair and square, oh yeah, there's a lot riding on that. There's a
Well,
lot to put in there.
so the only issue I would have with that, be real,
Mm-hmm.
is if he wins with a little help, we're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
right back to square one of Drew McIntyre complaining about everybody screws him over.
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. He can't say he didn't have the title though.
Yeah, but he still can listen, bro. You wasn't there for all them Fridays of listening to. Oh, the referee screwed me over. Cody screwed me over. The chair in the lounge screwed me over. Like, nope. Listen, we don't give a fuck. That nigga. That's
Bruh,
all we kept hearing was, "Oh, everybody's out to get me." Shut up. Nobody gives a fuck.
that was the whole. Listen, that was his whole. That's his whole shtick. No,
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear it again, bro. I'd rather have the clean win. Because the least thing he can't say he got screwed over, but knowing him, he's going to try to find a way to say he got screwed over.
you know it'd be really sad if he says they screwed him over, right?
Hmm.
But he won the title, but he says even he tried to screw me and he couldn't even get it. I was like, wait, what? Like,
Nah,
did you say?
facts. Like he going, like that's. I don't need to hear that anymore, bro. Like, uh,
Listen,
but all in all, but yeah, but I mean, he put like those are the signs where it's like, all right, more than likely Sammy's gonna end up losing this match, or it's just gonna end in a disqualification.
no, I
I
get that.
kind of like I say if I had to choose, I'd rather have the disqualification because at least then Drew keeps the title and Sammy doesn't get he doesn't lose in Saudi Arabia. Because to have Drew lose on his first title defense is kind of crazy. But then they did the Maxine Dupree. But
I was gonna say, listen, Maxine, listen, I don't say this because to be an asshole, but whew, Jesus Christ, the fact that they let Maxine Dupree take that L is just crazy, bro.
nah, facts, I agree.
Um,
To set up a match between her and Natalia is wild.
I felt see, but that's the thing. I felt like they should have that should have never happened that way.
Nah, facts.
If I know this is SmackDown. I know it's SmackDown. I
Nah,
hear
nah,
you in the comments.
nah, bro, you good, you good. We talk. Listen, I bring up stuff that happened on Raw too. It's all right. Talk your shit.
No, I'm just saying. I hear
Uh,
people. No, let me stop.
you hear voices
But
in your head.
yeah, I really do sometimes. But being for real, there's so much. There's so much about about um about that whole match that pisses me off. It's like you took the title from her to give it to somebody else, to give it back,
Mm-hmm.
for her to have beef with somebody that trained her. And it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
even like a betrayal that was needed.
Yep.
It wasn't a betrayal that was needed. There was no form in that. Um, because the thing is like you put you made it seem like she was doing all of this and gonna be a better wrestler, and then you just gave it back to Becky, just for her to talk about some. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight Natalia. I gotta fight Natalia now or Natty. It's like, bro, come on,
Nah, facts.
come on now.
Nah, that's complete facts though.
It's like giving the Authors of Pain the tag team titles, and they ain't even do shit.
You know the crazy part? They on the stream right now. That's crazy.
I know that's why I said it.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. What comes of that? But
Hmm.
but all in all, yeah. I have a feeling. And then after that, we got the Vision. They came out, And Paul Heyman starts talking his shit about how none of them is winning. Braun Breaker's winning the Royal Rumble and blah 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 blah. The normal shit division be talking about.
Mm.
And that's when Nick Aldis came out to say, "Yeah, so we're gonna skip all the bullshit, and y'all gonna have a 8-man tag match at the end of the night." So that set up our main event for the night.
Nick Aldis. I can tell you one thing. I love my general manager because he be acting like how we be acting when we don't want to deal with people.
No
But
facts.
Nick Aldis, bro, he be cracking me the hell up because he like the strict parent that just doesn't want to do like, oh, y'all want to fight? All right, fight each other in the ring for the main event. Nigga, what?
Oh, y'all want to fight? Go in the backyard, huh?
Yeah, like y'all want to fight? Go in the backyard. Let me set up my chair and let me get a few beers and I'm gonna watch this go down. Nigga, you supposed to tell us no. That's what I said. Love Nick Aldis, bro.
But I don't know. That leads us into our first match of the night. Hold on, just give me a second. Let's grab my notes real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So that leads us into our first match, which was Carmelo Hayes versus Ray Phoenix, the United States Open Challenge.
Ooh,
Ooh,
delicious.
yeah, it was. Yeah, okay. Ray Phoenix is always a pleasure to watch, and I love the fact that they're letting Carmelo really be like himself now, and he's not just jobbing out to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been doing a great job, and I know Ease feels differently about the U.S. Open Challenge, but honestly, I feel like it's helping still because it's like having consistent good matches that aren't
Mm-hmm.
predictable because you don't know what's gonna happen that week is a good thing.
Yeah. The one thing I can honestly say about the U.S. Open Challenge is that they feel like real open challenges. They're not, oh, it's the same person coming out every week for the same fight. It's like,
Yep.
no, every person that he faces is a different person. Like when Ilya came back for the title, I was like, oh shit, like everyone else would probably be like, oh, see, we knew he was gonna do that. He probably gonna win the title. No, he didn't.
Well, I mean,
Even with
because they could be setting up for another rematch between them two again.
But the thing is, and I wouldn't put it past them. I really
Well, no,
wouldn't
I'm,
put it
I'm
past
saying
them.
based off some of the stuff that happened tonight, they're probably gonna be setting up another rematch between them two.
No, that's what I said. I wouldn't put it past them. But like I said, with these open challenges, I just hope that they, because first Sammy had it, and he had his match. Then Ilya was going crazy.
Crazy.
He was like,
Mm-hmm.
even with his little exercises and all that shit, he was crazy.
Facts.
Then now we got Carmelo Hayes. Who's gonna like that? That's what's in my head right now. Who's gonna be the next person? And I swear on Seto Kaiba grave, it better not be Obafemi. we will
I
never
mean,
see that. We will never see that title leave his shoulders until until someone big enough gets that nigga.
they gotta bring in Omos just to fight this nigga.
Listen, bro.
But I mean, here's the thing, right? And the thing is, it's like we had so much for at least for the
Mm,
U.S. title, at least just for the U.S. title. We just had the fuck you talking about, OC? Sorry, this nigga saying some things. Uh, he said if
if
so, they need to do an Iron Man or best 2 out of 3 or a best of 5 series for the U.S. title. My nigga, you trying to make this SmackDown 5 hours long?
this nigga trying to bring us back. This nigga trying
nah,
to bring us back to the Attitude Era.
nah,
Shit.
facts. Like he trying to make this Raw like 18 hours.
My
Like
boy said Iron Man match, nigga. That's a whole 3 segments.
nah, facts. Like, but what was I saying? Freaking the thing is, I was gonna say this. It's like we with the U.S. title, we had so much of people not defending it when it was in Solo's hands, when it was in
hmm
Jacob's hands, like every because they were always involved with other shit because they were either involved with the bloodline in some way or it was involved in something else, and no one cared about what happened to the title. Now that it's not involved in that stuff, even though,
Yep.
yeah, they're just open challenges and there's no real story building besides the little bit from like Ilya and stuff,
Hmm.
you know, it's giving the title the exposure that it needs, and it's not just a background accessory.
Yeah. Nah. Facts. Big facts.
Like, that's the same way I felt when the Judgment Day lost the tag team titles. I'm like, great,
Hmm.
thank you. Like, let people who actually want to defend these titles and actually want to make these titles feel important have the titles. That's why I'm mad about freaking the MFTs having the tag team titles again.
Yeah. The fact I don't understand what. First off, MF. Listen, the MFT just sounds like an NFT that just hasn't been sold yet. Second, there's nothing for them to. They're not really doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like, they've
like a.
been,
It's
they're just beefing with the Wyatts.
yeah, like that's it. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love the Wyatt. I like the whole thing about the Wyatt Six, but these things like it's not a legit like they're like even with the Wyatt Six, half
Mm-hmm.
the time, both of these tag teams, both of these groups aren't doing shit. Like I get the
Yeah.
Wyatt Six is supposed to be like this Batman group that's supposed to go after you if you betray your family. That's
Mm-hmm.
fine. But bro, don't y'all want some type of goal? Don't y'all want some type of like triumph?
Yep. Exactly.
Like I don't want to see the YS6 come in and freaking do this whole wrestling gig and just for them to be like, we're gonna go after you. It's like for what? I told my
Which
little I told my little brother that he couldn't have candy. Now you gonna fight me next? Like what's going on, bro?
nah, facts. But I mean, they are kind of building somewhat of a story between the two because, you
Hmm.
know, they're with them taking the. I don't know if you know, but they took their lantern,
Yeah,
and
I saw that. I saw that.
yeah, so now they got the lantern. Now they have a reason to keep going after the MFTs because they trying to get their shit back.
Makes sense.
So, and they, we're gonna cut up a little bit, but there was a little promo where the MFTs are talking about how, oh well, they took everything from the Wyatts, and that's what they said they were gonna do, and the Wyatts are like, yo, listen, bro, you think you done? Nah, we coming back for our shit. The tag team titles, the lantern, all of it.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past them if they weren't. I wouldn't put it past them.
Not a
But like I
fact.
said, my thing is if they don't give if like even with if they even as that story's going, they still need to chase. They still need some type of chase because for one, if I don't know if I know you know, but like one of their members was straight out of NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that that is gonna go somewhere? That's not gonna be a quick break. Like I get, them being the Y6 and on there, it's a tribute. But at some point that tribute is gonna get old. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying they're gonna have to break it. Like I said, I love it, but at some point they're gonna have to start trying to do different things.
Yeah, they have to have their own ambitions and stuff too. Like,
Hmm.
everything can't just be for the good of the group.
That's what I said. And my other thing is like, even with, even with certain story, like Nikki Cross being, being basically Sister Abigail.
Yeah, she needs to do something else too. Like, she hasn't done much since she got back.
No, I would really love for her to go back to the to being the little psycho girl that everybody was like, what the fuck? But
Hmm.
now, like I said, but I can't say. But at the end of the day, I don't make the decisions. That's just a thought I had. That's just like a thought I had. Damn,
Well,
KB, you choking the shit out of her.
facts. But I mean, at least it's giving her something to do. Because before, when she was super ASH,
We don't want. I don't want to talk
Yeah,
about it.
I know. But I'm saying at least this is giving her something to do. So that's why I'm not complaining about it too much.
She look good in that. She look good in that outfit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, listen.
Love me some Nikki.
Yeah, facts.
Cross, cross, not Bella. Cross.
But but the U.S. Like I said, they always put on a good match. Freaking Phoenix, great performer.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Carmelo's doing great. I hope they can keep it up. If they're gonna, they're gonna let him drop the title. Hopefully, it's to somebody who's deserving. Even if it has to be a heel at this point because it's gone to 3 baby faces since then.
Yeah.
Because I know they want to eventually try to set up for Tama Tonga to challenge for the U.S. title. I don't think he should win it, but they're trying to set up for that eventually.
I mean, they're really easy for. I mean, unless okay, they can do that, but if they do that, I'm saying this wholeheartedly, they have to give. That's a good time for Open February to come out.
Well, I mean, he's coming. He's debuting tomorrow.
I know, but if they give the title to if they give
Tama
that title
Tonga.
to Tama, they gotta let Obafemi get get that fight.
Mm.
Cause bro, come on,
Well,
you
I
can't
think
say that wouldn't be a good fight.
no. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't be, but I think they're still trying to set up for. Because here, this is my thinking. Just because of watching wrestling and how I would book it. Well, I would have booked it even before this, but that's either here nor there. I
Hmm.
would have had Oba come out and cost you the title in that 3 stages of hell match because of the what happened when he had got involved in the match between Obafemi and Cody,
Mm.
and they could have built something off that, but they didn't.
Nah, I hear you.
So that's what I would have did, but it is what
Also,
it is.
Dexter Loomis definitely needs to do something.
Hey, listen, man. I mean, him in this tag team has been great. Like him and Joe
Not fact.
Gacy have been going crazy. I can't even front.
Not true.
Like they've been going crazy as a tag team. Like it just like it's crazy to think because like when we first saw Dexter Loomis, he looked like that 1950s villain,
Yeah, with the jeans and the gloves and just that
and
haircut.
that nigga was
Just
buff as shit. And now that nigga don't look as buff, but that nigga's agile as fuck.
you don't think you don't think he looks buff?
No,
Really?
no, I'm talking about in like comparison, bro. Like,
I
hold
think he
on,
still looks the same.
nah, bro, hold on. Like, hold on, I could give you a perfect example. Like, hold on, let me get out of this real quick. Sorry, I know for those that were enjoying the fight. Sorry, but I need to see this shit. Hold on. But like, fucking hold on. Uh, roster. Like, I think I went right past it too. Not even paying attention. Uh, is he not on here? I think it's because it's the universe. Uh,
See, you can tell I'm paying attention because I'm really trying to figure. I'm really trying to see
no,
this.
no, you good, you good. I'm trying to think of where's the best place to look. There's a thing for roster. Brain's just
I was gonna
not.
say you passed it. It was
I
down
know,
that
I,
way.
I know, I probably did too. Brain's just not
You
computing.
like you looked at it and then you
Yeah, it
just
went
went
right
past it.
past it, didn't I? Yep.
Wait, wait, keep going down,
What is
keep
it?
going down.
Yep,
You gotta go back
roster.
down.
There you go, there you go,
Yep.
there you go. But like, let's see if they have a thing for him from before. See. Yeah, like that's him now, and then you got this one.
Let me see. Hold on.
That's him. That's him back. That's him before, and that's him now.
Go back to the other one. okay. I mean, to me, I don't know. I think he looks the same, but I mean, yeah, it is kind of. I mean, yeah, for me, he looks the same. I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe it's oh, but all in all, but but they'll figure it out. Hopefully, I hit the wrong thing.
Hmm.
Fuck it, but they'll figure it out. But let's move on to the next match. The
Yes,
next
sir.
match is oh yeah, we had that little. So then we have freaking Charlotte and Alexa come out.
Yeah.
Talking, doing what they always do, talk about, oh, well, I'm gonna join the Royal Rumble. Like, okay, that's great. And Charlotte's like, well, I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble, and I'm glad to have my friend Alexa out there with me, so that way she can help me win the Royal Rumble. And she's like, yeah, about that, gang. Nah, I wanted to win the Royal Rumble, and she was
Oh.
like, they was trying to start the oh my gosh, is this what's gonna start a little feud and blah 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 blah. I was like, no, you know, and and real quick, just before all this, they had a little backstage segment with Charlotte and Alexa, with no, I mean with Rhea and Io,
Hmm.
freaking Katana, Kiana James. I don't know why I keep saying Katana, Kiana James, and Julia, and then OC's favorite, as he calls him, Chocolate Sensation, and they was all talking Nate joints because Kiana James and Julie are the number one contenders for the women's tag team titles.
Wait, who's Chocolate Sensation?
Nia Jackson, Last Legend. That's what Orion calls him. That's what OC calls him.
Someone tell this horny ass nigga to chill.
If you ever looked at our private chat, that's why I said I'm gonna preemptively send this.
Mm.
But that happened. But yeah, so they were talking about it, and so then while that was going on, we had freaking the Judgment Day come out. So we had Liv, Roxanne, and Raquel come out, and they
Hmm.
was talking. Joining and say, "Oh well, you can't win the Rumble. One of us is gonna win the Rumble." And and this is where it still makes me upset, right? Because this is where it still just doesn't make sense to me. Because to my knowledge, right, and you would
Hmm.
probably know a little bit better because you watch it happen more on Raw than it did on SmackDown. Wasn't Raquel already kind of positioned to be the number one contender for Stephanie Vaquer's title?
Yes.
Why the fuck is she in the Rumble?
I don't know.
Like that makes no sense. Like
I think
she's damn near already the number one contender. Why is she in the Royal Rumble?
actually, wait, no, I take that back because she lost the first fight, then had the fight the 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 triple threat,
Mm-hmm.
and then attacked her again.
Because she got hurt, and they had to kind of like push it back a little bit. But she's still in the
Man, you about to
fucking
make me go
Rumble.
back. Man, you about to make me go back and see check all this shit because I think I'm either wrong or
Now we
I'm
can do that we can do it on a separate time. But it's just like that just seemed weird to me. Like
nah.
like that thing just seemed weird to me. And I was like, why are you in the Rumble?
Unless Liv convinced her to be like, hey buddy, you want to go in the
Nah,
Rumble with me?
facts. Hey, buddy. Like, what do you want?
Right.
But all in all, but like I said, they wanted to come out pretend like they were gonna fight, and then who comes out the cut? Nick Aldis, and he's like, "Yo, yeah, I know y'all Raw superstars." He's like, "But I have this policy." He said, "If y'all gonna step out here, that means y'all can fight. So let's get a referee out here, and y'all can have this match."
Hmm. That's usually how it goes too.
Nah, facts. Like we were just waiting for Teddy Long to talk about some. Hold on, player.
I don't need that holla holla ass nigga to be talking about some hold on player. No way.
Yeah, everybody a match with the Undertaker.
Hmm. Undertaker probably looked like, nigga, I'm not even in the. I'm not even. I'm retired.
Talking about, so you got a one-on-one match with the Undertaker. Undertaker got to fly into the city that in freaking an hour.
Undertaker. Shit. Last thing you want to see is Undertaker going back to that buff ass look that he had when he came back from Randy Orton and shit.
Nah,
Talking about
facts.
some like, nigga, why are you growling at me?
Nah, facts, yo. But they had their match, things going down. They was,
Mm-hmm.
it was a good tag. Listen, Charlotte and Alexa, I don't, as much as people like want to talk, they is doing great as a tag team. I can't even front.
Who?
Charlotte and
Nah, I'm
Alexa.
joking. I'm fucking with
No,
you.
I
Nah,
didn't know. I didn't know if it cut out or something.
no, I was just doing that to be. I was just doing
No,
that to
you
be.
good. All right, all right.
Nah,
Yeah, but
yeah, no, you're right.
like they really is going in as a tag team like right now. I can't even front. But I know eventually they're gonna break them up because
I mean, if
the main event scene kind of needs it.
yeah, nah, I understand. See, but that's the thing. I understand that as much as people don't want it to happen, because I wouldn't want it to happen. But at that point in time, it's like I get it. Because at the end of the day, they are a good, like I said, they're a really good tag team. They
Hmm.
are like they do exceptionally
See,
well.
look at OC. What I say? What I say?
He already explained it to me. Get out of here. But they do exception. They do very well as a tag team. They've been in, the whole little bestie story is I ain't gonna lie, the bestie story was kind of dope. I ain't gonna cat. Like it was,
Yep.
seeing them two together and oh, you're my bestie. Oh, you're my bestie. But I fucking hate you. Yeah, I hate you too. Like I love that shit.
Nah,
But
facts.
and with them, and like I said, with them being the way they were, it really was like a perfect. I'm gonna say a perfect.
This nigga OC Wiley.
Sir, get your horny ass out of here, man. But but nah, they like when they do end up breaking up, it's not gonna be like it's not like it's gonna be a oh no, I can't believe it, it's too soon. It's like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna be surprised.
Nah, facts.
I don't think anybody else should be. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say though.
Nah, it makes perfect sense. Like I said, nobody should be surprised because again, eventually they're gonna have to make their way back to the main title scene because, oof,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of dry up there right now.
Yeah, nah,
It's
big facts.
kind of dry up there right now. But it is what it is at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But that match is going on and freaking, they're doing their thing. Freaking eventually, you know the Judgment Day script. When they start losing, who do they call in? Raquel. And I don't know about you. I don't know how you feel about it. The fact that they trying to basically call her fucking Kevin Nash is crazy. I don't know if you peeped
Hear
that.
me out.
I don't know if you peeped that.
Hear me out.
Uh huh.
She is kind of moving like rock. She is kind of moving like that, like big Diesel right now. I ain't gonna hold you,
I mean, you're
bro.
right,
She
but
every few seconds is like it's either Diesel or Razor Ramon. Like I don't know
but
why.
but the fact they calling her Big Sexy, I'm like, as a wrestler fan, I'm like, you really gonna call her Kevin Nash? She at least look better than that nigga. Like,
She called herself Big Sexy Diesel.
it is what it is. But, I'm
Saying,
just
but
saying. But she gets involved, and then my Chilean princess comes out, and I ain't gonna lie, a bodysuit has never looked so good.
listen, you ain't gotta say it. I already know, fam.
I don't know if you saw it.
You ain't gotta tell me.
Like,
I see that woman in my dreams. Let me
it's all
stop.
right. No, but did you see? Listen, just
Nah, actually, I didn't. I didn't see.
That's it.
Let me look at that. Let me look at that real quick. Let me look at that real
Like,
quick.
yeah, I got you. I got you. Well, like I said, but she comes out to even up the score. Pulls off
Mm-hmm.
Raquel, hits her with a super kick, and freaking Roxanne. I believe it was Roxanne. Roxanne catches the sister Abigail DDT,
Mm-hmm.
and Charlotte and Alexa pick up the win. So, you know, that was dope. He was in there,
Good Lord.
right?
Very beautiful. I don't know why they look like a bunch of ragtag Power Rangers, but
Well, because
listen,
Saudi Arabia, you already know what it is. They can't
oh
show skin.
yeah, they can't show skin. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Oh, that's respectful. That's respectful. That's respectful. I'm sorry.
Yep. They can't show skin. So.
That's respectful. I'd be forgetting that they have that rule down there.
Yep. But all in all, like I said, it was cool. It was great. We was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also had a little backstage segment with yo, fuck the Miz, bro. Like, that nigga needs to be on the next freaking retirement tour. Like,
Listen, at this point, I think the Miz is either going to be in creative, so he can win matches, or he just going to plain do what he usually does, and that's just talk shit.
so they
I
had
like
a
when the Miz talk shit though.
so they had a little backstage segment where this nigga runs into Ilya Dragunov.
Mm-hmm.
So this nigga Ilya, well, let me premise because I did skip a part. Back in a little bit in the beginning of the show, there was another backstage segment with Carmelo and Ilya,
Mm.
and basically he was trying to say he had nothing to do with that. How Miz caused Ilya the match. He was like, but Ilya was trying to hit him with the, oh, but you were right there and you could have stopped him. It's like, nigga, first off, stop it. Uh, because when Tommaso Ciampa did that shit to freaking, when he did that shit to Mello, you ain't say shit.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Listen, we all know who the Miz is. We all know Miz don't change. This is the one thing I love about the Miz. The Miz doesn't change for anybody. It doesn't matter if you his tag team partner. It doesn't matter if you his best friend. It doesn't even matter. Listen, at this point, I don't even think it matters if you his grandma. He doesn't change for anybody. And that's what I think the Miz brings. Now I know o, I know OC tired of the Miz and doesn't want the Miz to doesn't want to keep dealing with the Miz on his show. But listen, I love the segments because for one, yeah, he complains a lot and he talks a lot of shit, but when you get down to it, he's he's full time. He's the only person I've ever seen that has done this for so long that doing the bullshit is his craft. And if you're gonna be honest, he's the only heel that has stayed heel for so long that you just wait for it.
Okay. That's facts. But,
Like,
mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
No, so keep going. What you saying? What you saying?
No, that was it. That was it.
So yeah, so you go back. So like I said, now the Miz, because he rose up on Ilya, that nigga instantly tries to play the fucking victim. He's like, oh, you know, this was all Melo's doing. Melo's the one who told me who basically asked me to do this because he doesn't want to lose the title.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't even know. He's like, I don't even know you like that. Hey, yo, Ilya he's a funny dude. I don't give a damn. Whoever
Nah,
wrote
big facts.
that, I don't know if he wrote that or if that's just him, but that nigga's hilarious because he was like, oh, all right, hold on. He was like, all right, he's like, we don't know each other. He's like, hold on. He's like, hi, Miz. He's like, my name is Ilya Dragunov. How you doing today? You know, this is how it could have went if we could have sat down and had a conversation. But no, I was like, damn, nigga.
Yeah, nah. If you don't know now, Ilya is not the nigga that wants to do all that, do all this bullshit with you. He will talk. He will tell you, nigga, you are bothering me.
Freaking, he did do that. He gave Miz that father meeting his daughter's boyfriend handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to rip your damn hand off just because. And he's like, listen, he's like, I don't know if he was working with Mello or not. And he said, I don't care. He said, but I'll meet you in the ring though.
Mm-hmm.
And just walked off on his ass. I said, damn. You about to get your chest smacked off, nigga.
Nah, listen, that's why low key, I want an Ilya versus Gunther part 2. Because if you
Facts.
watch that UK match with him and Gunther, bro, that was a thrill. A big ass thrill. Like, especially now, yeah, nah.
I mean, they can meet in the Rumble.
Shit, I take it.
Shit.
I take it.
But, you know, all that happened. So, you know, good things. So then the next match we had after that, you know, that's where we had that little bullshit part of freaking, you know, R-Truth talk about balls and shit again. Find out Damian Priest got his number for the Royal Rumble. They don't tell us what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, next match we have is Johnny Gargano versus Axiom. I need this nigga Johnny Gargano to stop getting jumped by these two niggas. You getting jumped by niggas in turtlenecks. Like, we need to stop this.
Yeah, nah, that's what I said, that's just getting repetitive.
Like, so the good news is, hopefully they're ending it after this week. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because before the match happened, Nick Aldis, being Nick Aldis, catches Johnny and his wife before they go out to the ring, and he hits him with the, yo, listen, I gotta tell you a few things. Yo, he an asshole, first off. He was like, one, Candice LeRae is barred from ringside. He's like, what? You got barred my wife? He's like, listen, be real. He was like, that really wasn't for Axiom. He's like, I was thinking that was for you. I'm just saying. He's like, after what happened last week, I say, oh, you ain't shit. If you didn't see what happened last week, you know, it was Johnny Gargano versus Nathan Frazier, and it got to a point where freaking Axiom caught Candice LeRae slipping, put his mask over her face backwards, and she couldn't see, and she hit Johnny Gargano, which cost him the match.
Yep, that will happen to you. You know.
So Nick Aldis was like, yeah, so I'm barring her a ringside. He's like, it's not for them, it's for you, for your safety. I said, you ain't shit. He was like, also, he said, if you lose this match, you got to give the mask back to Axiom. It's like, it's about time. Like, I'm just getting tired of them fighting over this damn mask. So, you know, he goes out there and they was having a good ass match. I can't even act like they wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Having a good match. Everything was going great. Freaking, it gets to a point in the match. Johnny ends up pulling Axiom's mask off again. But this time, he had the old mask, and he put the old mask on and proceeded to kick the shit out of freaking Johnny Gargano and hit the 1, 2, 3. And got both his masks back finally.
See, this is where my question lies. What's up with y'all superstars taking shit? Y'all, these niggas ain't winning shit. These niggas ain't got no. But y'all niggas is just stealing shit.
Now, what you mean are superstars? Because last time I checked, don't Raw got a nigga called the Tribal Thief?
Yeah, and you know what? He gotta go to y'all roster. Y'all are y'all shit. He part of. Listen, I know he be doing BS, but here's my legit answer to that. You wanna know what it is?
Hmm.
I don't know why that nigga does that either. I think he got issues.
Hey, listen, bro. I agree. I don't know why they still in that nigga mask either, but it is what it is. And then it
Like,
don't help because you got like people like Wade Barrett. It was either Wade Barrett or like when freaking Corey Graves came on commentary, and it was like, oh my god, he took off the mask. He's like he's hiding his face because he's ugly. I said, nigga, what? I was like,
I
you.
ain't gonna lie, I miss Corey Graves, bro. I do. Corey used to say the most outlandish, says the most outlandish shit, and I just be like, yeah, I agree with you, Corey.
I
I
was
agree
like,
with you
nah. I was like,
wholeheartedly.
nah. Get that bullshit out of here, bro. They took the. He's hiding his face because he's ugly. That's wild.
He's hiding his face because he looks like ass. Word.
But it was your run of the mill match at that point. But like I said, it went good. Then we had a little backstage segment, and if you probably read it in our private chat when freaking Eric was calling Jay Cargill and Jordan Grace looking like Christmas ornaments.
Yep, I saw it.
Nah, that shit was funny.
I saw that shit. That shit had me in tears.
I still like just personally just saying I still feel like Jordan Grace could win the women's rumble.
Hmm. I think it's time to see how that looks.
Time to play the game.
Yeah, time to play the game. Like I
Alright.
would love to see that. I love me some Jordan Grace. That little but listen, her even like I said, her being on TNA for so long and doing her thing, and then her her journey of going to the gym and everything. I applaud her wholeheartedly. But I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I love my little muscle mommy. God damn, I
It's
love her
alright.
so much.
It's alright. I understand.
Like
Listen.
she
She had everybody in a chokehold last week.
she
I don't know if you saw.
everybody.
I don't know if you saw it.
Don't worry, I saw it and
Her
I
and
went
that,
to the light.
her and that little tank top.
I saw it went to the light.
Had everybody in that motherfucking in a fucking chokehold for 2 seconds. It was a lot. But you know, and they had their little brawl in the back. I'm just glad they're not letting. I mean, obviously it wouldn't have made sense if they did, but I'm just glad they're not letting Jake Cargill just push her around.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Because
so
that's what.
glad.
But the thing is that y'all. The thing that I hate that they do is, oh, this person is either bigger than the other one, so they should be able to get bullied. It's like, no, bro. They're all they're all fighters. Nobody
Hmm.
should be getting bullied. Like I get it. That's a trope where it's like, oh, she's the strongest out of everybody, so she should be right now doing all this shit and beating niggas' asses and telling them to lay on it. It's like, no, bro. I'm fi-
Hmm.
I tell people like it is. Listen, I know I'm small, but I will still find a way to beat your ass, and that's how some people should look at it. And
Hmm.
don't get me wrong, Jade Cargill, she got phenomenal muscle. She
She's
got
strong,
phenomenal muscle. She a strong girl.
but so is Jordan
But
Grace.
yeah, like Jordan. That's what I was going to get to. But Jordan Grace,
She the
shit,
motherfucking
that's
juggernaut.
that's strong. That's big girl strength on her. Like that ain't no regular. Like
How'd
listen,
you get so swole?
shit, where Jay Cargill is corn is corned beef and mashed potatoes. Listen, Jordan Grace is ham hocks, ham hocks and green beans in this motherfucker. I'm just saying. Hmm, turkey, shit, ham and turkey leg, like just green beans, cheese, and potato. Like,
Nah, I get you. I completely understand.
that's why I said, don't get me wrong, and I tell everybody, I love muscle up women. They listen, everybody feel, oh, that's not natural. Shut the fuck up. You don't understand muscle. That's what that is. It's okay.
No facts. But I've been talking with people and a few people like E. And if they like, oh, they feel like it's too early for the match between Jordan and Jade, but I'm like, there's really nobody else.
For
Like,
right now,
there is nobody else.
for right now, Jordan. Aside from Bianca, we all know like the fight between her and Bianca is gonna happen. We know
Mm-hmm.
that, but she needs to build. She needs a roster of enemies right now,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason I say that is because, like you said, there's no one. There's no one she could really like. There's no one she could really fight
Go
right
against
now.
right now.
Like every person she's already like she already went against
Well,
have to
not
what's the
even, not even. They're all
most
most of them are injured.
yeah.
Like that's all I was saying. I don't know. Like, even with the Rumble, it's like they're missing so many people. Like freaking Meechin's injured, BFAP's injured,
Mhm.
Piper Niven's injured, Naomi's injured. Fucking I mean Naomi's on freaking pregnancy. Freaking Bianca was out. Tiffany Stratton's injured. Like
Tiffany Stratton's injured?
she was. That's why she hasn't been on TV.
Damn.
But you get my point. Like mad people are out. Like
Damn.
Liv just came back within the last few months. Like there's not a lot. She's already faced Jade's already faced Chelsea Green. She's already faced freaking not in a title match, but she's already faced Chelsea Green. She's already faced BFAB. She's already fought Meechin. She's already there's not a lot of people for her to face where it would be a believable story. And like I said, all the big names are on the tag team division right now
Mm.
because Charlotte's in the tag team, Alexa's in the tag team division, Rhea's in the tag team division, Io's in the tag team division, Nia Jackson's in the tag team division. They just put Julia and Kiana James in the tag team division. Bailey and Lyra in the tag team division. Like everybody's in the fucking tag team division.
Yeah, that's another thing. When it comes to being in a tag team, I get it, but it's like, bro, at some point, y'all, they need to stop doing that. Stop putting people in tag teams and shit. Just get like,
Now, see, normally I'd agree with you, but here's the thing, right? And this has
mm,
been my problem, right? When they had actual people for the tag team division, they didn't give a fuck about the tag team division. And now they decided to take everybody from the main event scene and put them in the tag team division because they want to act like they give a shit about the tag team division.
but that's what I'm saying though. That's what I mean. Like, bro, give people. This is what I mean. Give people the length. Give
Yeah.
people length. Like I get you guys. Like I get it. Everybody in a tag team, and we need tag teams and all. But bro, there are people that never really had a moment to themselves, and like y'all giving them tag team moments. It's like, bro, what if I like? I feel like at that
Ooh,
point,
Miss Parker.
I feel like at that
No one
point,
told you to stop.
nah, are you good? Nah, that that is just that's where my mindset is. Like every person, I lost thought because I saw JD Parker.
It's all right.
Um, but every person every woman in wrestling never really had a moment. Like, what if there was just a person that just didn't want to be part of the tag team division at that time?
Mm-hmm.
What if there's a person that, yo, I can do the singles shit. Just give me time. That's what y'all really need right now. Not this, oh well, I got this, I can do that, but you guys need to just work with me. It's like, no, bro.
Nah,
You
facts.
need people. You need people. Not none of this. I got into WWE. Now I'm part of a tag team, and I'm gonna do this for a couple. I'm gonna do this for a month or 20, and then after that, I'm gonna be in the independent. I'm gonna be on my solo shit. No, start give people the solos. Give people their solos, and then let them be in the tag team.
Nah, facts. Nah,
Or even better, start grabbing people from NXT and TNA that want to be part of this.
nah. Complete facts.
There are
Oh,
people. There are so many people in TNA that they could be like, "Yo, I'm tired of this shit. Y'all partners with TNA. Start giving them that moment."
They have been like that's why we had Leon Slater come on.
No, but I'm saying that's like the men. I haven't. When is the last time, aside from Jordan Grace, when was the last time you seen a female TNA star on the main roster?
On the main roster, it hasn't happened. I could tell you NXT.
That's what I'm saying. Start taking people from TNA and put them on the main roster. Or if they
Or
don't want to do
AAA.
that, there you go.
Some of them fine Spanish women. Continue. Don't listen to me.
We gonna ignore it, but it's still, at the end of the day, it's the truth.
Nah, that's facts.
You know, they have something with this. They have how do I put this? They have
The resources.
different leagues. They have different leagues, and they can pull it in the same roster.
No, they have the resources. They're just not
Yeah,
using it.
like y'all could do this. There's no what you call it, to the success of it.
Yep,
There's nothing wrong with it.
that's facts. That's complete facts. But we'll see. We'll see whatever they decide to do with that. But
Hmm.
speaking of stuff happening at the Royal Rumble, you know we got AJ Styles coming out to talk about his match with Gunther. Now
Hmm.
I don't know if they just dropped a hint or if they're trolling us like they did with freaking like they've trolled us before. Because what AJ said, I don't know if that's true or if it's like I said, or if they're just trolling. Because he said, "Oh, after he beats Gunther, then it starts the AJ Styles farewell tour."
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, big dog. I think they trolling us.
I feel the same way. That's why I'm saying it now. I don't know because
Because the thing
they could be real or they could just be fucking with us.
and the thing is, if I'm being completely honest, they know that we know that they know that we know what what's his name said. What's his name said about him, even though he had to delete it.
Yep, what Shinsuke
They
said.
hmm they know we know. There's no way that they don't. But the problem is that, for one, if if they aren't trolling us and he ends up winning, oh, I'm gonna be excited as a motherfucker.
Nah, facts.
I'm gonna be excited because the thing is that that's a moment in history where that's like a helping hand, especially for Gunther.
Hmm.
Because because right now there's so much heat on him that he kind of needs an antagonist. Now, if they're building him up to be the career killer,
As their plan, trying to call him out
as
to
the
be.
hmm then okay, fine, he's a career killer, whatever. But if they build it up to a point where he's he's not the career killer, but he just got luck where he just got he just beat two people without having to do anything and shit like that, I'll take it.
Honestly,
Not
me personally, I still feel like Gunther shouldn't get too many people that he retires. That's how I feel. But
I mean, my thing is this.
yeah, this nigga, yo.
Yo, get the fuck out of here! Nah, he just saw niggas on and said,
Nah, that nigga was like, I'm lonely. There's niggas online. Like,
Nah,
nah,
we in conversation, big dog, because we just started talking about
we start. Nah,
yeah,
nah, we was talking about AJ Styles.
yes sir,
No, we was talking
got
about
to.
AJ talking about Gunther today. I was saying if you didn't, that's crazy. Now I was saying, before you rudely interrupted us, was that I was saying as I don't know if they gave us a hint or if they're trolling us because I don't know if you watched the show when AJ said that I don't know if because what AJ said was after he beats Gunther starts his farewell tour. So I don't know if they're trolling us or if that's actually legitimate.
Nah, I was saying because nah, I'm basically saying this, and I'm gonna say it wholeheartedly. If they do retire AJ at the Royal Rumble, and I honestly, that's fine with me, because at the end of the day, this is actually his fucking choice. Like it was John Cena's choice when he did it, and I get that. But the thing was, he didn't. In my opinion, he didn't go out the way I wanted him to go out. But that wasn't fit, and it's unfair to say that, but it's the honest to God truth. Now, well, I wanted him to go out winning, how everybody else did. I wanted him to go out winning. I did. Yeah, like I wanted John Cena to go out winning, but that's not how he wanted it to happen. He wanted to build up a superstar, and that's what he did. Can't get mad at that. We could say it doesn't make sense for him to do that, but at the end of the day, we're not John. We don't know what he was. We don't know how he felt. He felt like he did what he had to do. I wish he didn't do it with a smile on his face, but god damn it, but he did what he had to do.
Yeah, facts.
Now, AJ Styles on the other hand, that's a different story. AJ's been doing this for AJ's been doing this for a very long time. And like I said, he's one of many to be in. He was in New Japan. He's been in he's a
He
big
was the
star in
face.
TNA.
No, he was the face of TNA.
Yeah, the face of TNA. He was big in New Japan. He was doing shit. He was doing shit that a lot of people can do, but wasn't really done at the time. And then went to WWE. And then went to WWE to ease down. If we're being honest, but like I said, for this right here, it's different. There's I don't know about y'all, but there's a vibe to it that just feels different. As in, it does. If he does get retired by Gunther, it's his way. But it doesn't feel. But it doesn't feel like it's it's a moment. It's not something that he really that should. It's not something that should have been done. Because when we did the retirement tour for John Cena, that shit went for a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Just for us to get that shitty ass ending. You're gonna tell me we're gonna do the same thing? We're gonna retire this nigga right then and there, just to get a shitty ass ending? Hell no. Kiss my ass. I'd rather see this nigga get beat. I'd rather see this nigga beat Gunther, go on and do what he needs to do, and if Gunther wants to run it back, then run it back.
No, honestly, I thought to cut you off, but this is what I said before, and I think I was talking to you about it. I don't think Gunther should be AJ's final match. If I'm being honest with you, if I were to plan on AJ's final match, honestly, there's only one person, in my opinion. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but in my opinion, that should be his final opponent.
Who?
Leon Slater.
Yep, no, I remember you saying that. I remember you talking about that.
That should be his final opponent. It should be somebody from TNA.
Like a passing of the torch type thing?
I mean, because he already had the moment when Leon won the X Division title. He came out, put the title on him, and all that. But it's that, hey, listen, I believe in the future, and I believe in the company. I still believe in the company that I helped build.
So here's a question because you just said that. If that's if that's how you think he should retire, who do you think should have retired John Cena then?
Now, as like I said before, Gunther didn't need it. If I were to see somebody, it should have been Javon Evans
Yeah.
because he could use the push.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we're gonna go by people who could actually use the win. Now, we're not gonna go into the semantics of it because we all know. Yeah. Oh, would it have looked believable? The answer may not have been no.
Yeah, she really does come out like that by herself.
Yes. Like I said, would it have looked believable? Probably not. But then you could just say he just outlasted him with speed. But he could have used the push to say, "Hey, I'm a credible superstar here because I either push John Cena to the limit or I beat John Cena."
Mm-hmm.
There was the part where they were saying, "Oh, Miz took Joe Hendry's spot." If that didn't, honestly, I don't think that's what they should have did, but they should have had Joe Hendry in it. You could have had Joe Hendry win it, even though he's already, pretty established at this point. Honestly, I feel like most of the people in the tournament shouldn't have been in the tournament because they're all people that we've all seen him fight against,
Yep.
except for Javon The only people was Javon, Gunther, and Penta, and that was really kind of it.
Yeah, because everybody else he faced.
He's fought before.
And the thing, and the reason I brought this question up because I thought about it a long time and it pissed me off. He literally said it could be superstars that I have never faced before.
hmm And out of that list, it was only Gunther, Javon Evans, and Penta,
And the
and
people,
and and I think Ellie Knack
mhm,
because I don't think they've ever had a match.
no, they never had a match.
Those are the only ones he's never fought before.
And and I was thinking, and like I said, I was thinking at first I thought it was going to be LA Knight.
Yeah, would have made sense. He could have
It
used
would
it.
have made so much more sense because of the fact he needs that push. But they didn't do it. Um, but yeah, I don't think I don't want him to retire I don't want him to retire at the Royal Rumble. But if he does, he does. I don't know. To me I feel like I just gave up hope when it comes to the retirement thing. Like I just don't think there's no I don't think there's really much to it.
No, I felt that. I mean, another thing is like at least this is what I heard. The reason why they got pushed so quick is because of the fact of I heard that AJ's contract expires a little after the Rumble.
That nigga goes to New Japan.
That's
Um,
crazy. I saw some. Now, real quick, I saw a ludicrous hot take that was like, "Oh, freaking AJ loses to Gunther, and then that nigga debuts on AEW." I was like, "Nigga, get the fuck out of here."
First off, if that nigga goes to AEW, he better he better not see me at any live event. I will fight everybody in that bitch, including including Marina Shafir.
Bruh.
Nah, I'll fight him too. I'll fight him too. Not even fight him. I'll just tell. I'll just say fuck you for being
Just
here right now.
just leave JR alone. Don't fight JR.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't. Whoa, whoa. Don't be rash.
You
Don't
say
be
you gonna
rash.
fight Excalibur?
I beat the shit out of Excalibur.
Damn, that's
Beat
wild.
that nigga cheeks, bro.
The Tope Suicida.
I know that. Because my other thing is I know that mask stinks,
That's crazy.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too indifferent to it. Maybe I just don't want him to retire.
No, here's the thing, and it's the same thing like I said with John Cena. Him retiring is fine. I don't mind him taking a loss. What I mind is don't have him take a loss to somebody unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to make Gunther seem like this like the end of like you're trying to make Gunther seem like he's the wall that you have to climb, or the
Hmm.
wall is good that you're eventually gonna hit when you're at the end of your career. And it's like that's not who he is. Stop trying to
Hmm.
make him that guy. Like, oh, and then every time you talk, oh, I retired Goldberg. No, that was just his retirement match. He was retiring anyway, whether you fought
Yeah.
him or not. Oh, I retired John Cena. That was his retirement match. Like, I understand it's just for the show and just to say, well, this is what I did, but like, you didn't retire this nigga. That nigga was already leaving, whether you faced him or not.
She's making the climb to the top rope. She goes under the ropes, back inside. Taking flight. Oh. Blast off. Boom, what impact. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You think so? Hmm.
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see. That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers. Back in the ring. Oh, man. Oh, this is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Drop toe hold. An impressive chain of moves from Gigi. Any of Thea Hale's defenses have been pegged. Oh, boy. I think the crowd knows what's coming. Crash landing.
Yeah.
Gigi's in a daze. Could be over soon. Here it is. This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure. As the arm trapped her. The arm
I mean,
trapped. Kick. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Gigi Dolan has the Black Widow submission applied. Critical point in this match. She's all tied up and in a lock. She releases the hold. No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
hmm.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Yeah.
Facts.
Nah, I get that.
Momentum isn't completely out
I
of
s-
Hale's side
now.
just yet. Thea's survival instincts are taking over.
Mm,
Stuffing the chair between the top and middle rope. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
mm.
Beautiful athleticism. She's in a very tough position. Yeah, she's in a lot more than
But that's why.
here.
But that's also why I said I don't know if that's why when AJ said that today about, oh well, after I do this match, it starts the retirement tour, then the farewell tour. So then that means there could be a chance that they could have negotiated something different.
Mm.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. And Thea still, and now Thea for the win. Kick out. She still has life. Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Abdominal stretch. Drops it right on the back of her neck. Taking her down with her own attack. It's over. Thea Hale with the victory. Here is your winner, Thea Hale. What a triumphant moment for Thea Hale. This is why you don't underestimate Thea Hale. She absolutely has the skills and tools to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The first ever women's North American champion, Kalani Jordan. One fall, making her way
Shit's
to the
good
ring
down here.
from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kalani
No, not yet. I
Jordan.
haven't watched it yet.
Such incredible in-ring prowess for this woman, Kalani Jordan. And an unwavering attitude in the ring.
How about we have Pat McAfee, a nigga that hasn't wrestled not even 10 times in his life,
Athleticism. Yeah, and Jordan uses it every chance she gets in the ring.
beat a nigga, a seasoned veteran. Ass. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And her opponent from Chinatown, New York, Wendy
Bruh.
Choo. You know, Wendy Choo used to be full of sweet dreams. Now Wendy Choo is a walking nightmare. Yeah, there's definitely something about her dark, twisted energy
That's their guy.
recently. One thing I know for sure is I would not start a pillow fight with Wendy Choo.
But I don't know. Let's actually continue on with this show because it's almost 1 o'clock already. Me too. Me too.
Damn.
Me too. But we'll see. But we're gonna move on to the next match. The next match that we were on, because I don't know if you were keeping up, E. But the next match we're on is we are on the Miz versus Ilya Dragunov. So, sir, you having a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure moment? You all right? He said, "Oh my God, dog!"
Oh no!
Yeah, so we had Ilya versus the Miz, and oof, I'm glad he smacked the shit out of the Miz. But nah, I don't care about that. I care about Ilya smacking the shit out of him. That shit was hilarious. Seeing that whole shit go down, you know, when you watch Ilya Dragunov match, yo, I be worried for that nigga sometimes. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not. Nah, facts. Like I be scared that nigga he gonna do a move and like crack his skull open. Like
Listen, no one Ilya Dragunov, right? And I say this wholeheartedly. If that nigga ever breaks his neck, I'll be scared. I'll be surprised. Cause the training that he does to keep his fucking neck strong. Pause.
That nigga said, "I ain't gonna be Kurt Angle."
Yeah, like that nigga's strong enough to. That nigga just too damn strong and be doing the shit he be doing. And it's killing me. Cause you just gotta look at him like, you doing a lot right now.
Nah, facts.
Like I said,
Complete
that
facts.
nigga
Like,
muscle mass, crazy.
nah, because that nigga Miz chopped that nigga in the chest, and that nigga started screaming. He was like, yes! I was like, nigga, calm down.
Yeah.
Nah, listen to that nigga scream, get so excited about that shit. Made me think of freaking that time my brother freaking gave somebody a haircut. He put the alcohol on his neck, and he got excited. I said, nigga, what?
Mm.
I'm also,
Listen,
yeah! Like, no, nigga. Like, but all in all, the match was the match. Ilya came out, won that joint, even though, I mean, you never know if Miz gonna pull off some shenanigans.
listen,
But
bro.
like I was telling Noy for earlier, they could be setting up for Mellow Ilya 4. So, actually, this is 5. I believe this would be number 5 actually, because you had the first one where Mello lost, then the rematch where Tommaso Ciampa got involved, then the third one where Mello won, then he got the rematch. Yeah. So, yeah, this is like number 5. I know you're tired of the open challenges, but even still, it's. I feel like it's a good change of pace from everything else that's going on. Because I mean, like, think about it. Think about how it was. Like I was telling Noifo before. Think about how it was before when the last few United States champions before the Open Challenges started. What were they doing? Exactly. Like,
Don't do that. You scared me.
you'll be alright. But that's the thing. At least it's giving people something to do. The matches are actually exciting. Like, you don't feel like when it was Solo Sikoa, like you was bored watching them shits. Like, that's all right. But that's exactly the point. Like, at least these matches are actually kind of exciting. Again, I get you. I understand, but that's why I said it's a good change of pace because they're trying to feed story into all the other stuff. It's just a good change of pace when you're going through the matches. Because once whoever's gonna be the heel takes the title off Carmelo, that's probably what we're gonna get. It's gonna go right back into story based, you know, matches, and then we gotta hope that those stories are good. Probably.
I mean, if it does end up becoming Trick Williams that takes the title off of him, I would like to see it. I would like to see it because we didn't really get much of him versus Carmelo. Like we got a couple. Yeah, like they faced for the title, and then right after that was it.
Yeah, because he got called up to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I could have sworn it was. It wasn't? Damn.
White.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. He won it off Ilya. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. But we'll see. We'll see what happens off there. But that's what I'm saying. That's probably what's gonna end up happening. After whoever's the villain that's gonna win it off them, you're gonna go back into that, and then we just gotta hope that these stories are good.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes to those mid card titles, they haven't really been writing decent stories for them.
Yeah.
Exactly why I'm saying I understand why you're tired of the open challenges, but at least it's making them exciting. Like y'all got the good. Don't forget y'all objectively have the better roster, so y'all get at least more interesting, stories out of stuff. Compared to us, what has Jade Cargill done?
She did that one thing.
What? Stand there in the dark and pose?
Oh my God, y'all don't remember she did that one thing? No, that one thing.
Sir, I don't know if you were.
She signed her contract to be in WWE.
You ain't shit.
The sad part is, you should have saw something coming.
No,
Y'all
I
always
do.
have
No,
answers
I
for
do.
everything.
That's why we was just throwing out random shit because we knew it was gonna be some bullshit. But she hasn't done shit. Like I said, for us, like the freaking tag team titles are in fucking limbo right now. It's just stuck between the MFTs and the Wyatt Six. Fucking the main event scene has just been Cody and Drew for the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. And then to top it all off, you know what makes it even worse for us?
What's that?
We got fucking Kit Wilson.
I can't wait for his teammate to come back on a whole different attitude.
Hope he gets rid.
Incredibly intelligent. Exploiting weaknesses is what submission matches are all about. Oh my God, to the spine. That'll make your legs go numb.
But I'm just saying, objectively, y'all have the better roster. So like, at least y'all have more stuff that y'all can like sink your teeth into. You know, when it comes to stories and stuff, we ain't got that. So, like I said, for like those, but it's more than us. Like I said, for the longest time, bro, listen, the most exciting thing we had for a couple months was the U.S. Open Challenge. That was the most exciting thing that we had. Cody was just crashing out every week.
She throws her back in. Whipping lariat. I think she's looking to end things here.
Mm-hmm.
Kabuki!
Kyrie!
You'd have to think that in a submission match, the advantage goes to the most technical.
Nah, I saw a post that said it's crazy how freaking Io and Rhea haven't saved Kyrie from Asuka yet.
They can't.
They can.
Nah,
They could have all got together and jumped Asuka, but that's besides the point. But continue what you're saying, E. I mean, that's been the last few pay-per-views though.
Sent right into the corner. Oh, what an uppercut. The challenger is getting torn into. And you have to, as their opponent down, rocking it in. The rings of Saturn. The shoulder getting a ton of pressure put on it here.
I still. I'm winning the Rumble again, right?
It's their opponent's legs. Alley-oop. Over and over, knees in the corner. Knees to the gut repeatedly.
It's the Royal Rumble.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. A focused attack on the base of the chair. Incoming. Splash. Shows you how committed this competitor is to winning the title. Lola Vice sizing up her opponent. Boom. There's the axe hit right to the spine.
God damn it, Jay. Why the fuck you gonna ask this question, though? I already know, Oos. I already know.
She finally creates some more offense for herself. Maybe
But
Roxanne's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. You know, I've noticed some friction lately between between these superstars. Well, you can't be friends with everybody. I've noticed the same.
But it goes back to what I've been saying before. We said it multiple times at this point. We're really gonna sound like broken records at this point. But it's just they need to cut back on all these extra events going on. Having these Saturday nights main events in the middle and having sometimes two pay-per-views per month is not helping.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Great counter by Vice.
I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm completely agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying. That I feel like all the extra events and stuff that they're having is what's attributing to them not doing what they're supposed to do in building up these pay-per-views. Because how can you build up something when you have another event in the middle that you have to account for as well? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like it's one of those moments where it's like, okay, Saturday night's main event is the night before and then the Royal Rumble's the day after. You know what I'm saying? And you can just build all of it up in one shot. Versus, oh, this is happening in the middle of the month and we want this to be a big event, so we're gonna put this big match here, and then we also want to try to save some stuff so that we could put it over here in the Rumble. That's bad planning.
Yeah, know what I mean? We gotta put that shit in the Rumble when we get to WrestleMania, you know what I mean? We gotta get that shit over here, and then we gotta get it to the future strand of Raw, know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Facts. Complete facts.
No, I was thinking of Boondocks. That's why I did that. That's all.
Now you good. But you know, that's like if you take those little mini ones out and you just let them have the month to focus on what they need to focus on, you'll get a better product out of it. But what do I know?
Looking for a submission here. Rings of Saturn applied. This is agonizing. Focusing
Yep.
on the shoulder, applying as much pressure as possible there. Agonizing pain to the. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
I agree.
Psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor. Roxanne Perez looking for with pop rocks. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
No, I agree.
Her feet here, stumbling into the
I agree with that.
She's looking to go top rope here. Up high. Crossbody from the top. These women have been dismantling each other since the opening bell. Going after the legs. Just a blitz of offense on Vice here. Vice needs to find the best play in her playbook now.
No, I agree.
Strong kick. Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
No, I agree.
Fast press. Fast press. Fast press.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Perez on the receiving end. Vice showing how much punishment she can withstand.
Their number guy is gone.
Might be what gets Vice out of jeopardy. Back elbow. Running bulldog. Looking dazed. You can tell
Rock Jericho. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Who knows?
Two titans trading strikes and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
this is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
What we had a little backstage segment between, you know, Tama Tonga and Shinsuke Nakamura. Apparently, they're having a match next week. Does anybody? Yep. Does anybody really care about it? Probably not. But
That's what I said. Who?
yeah, they're having a match next week. Tom was talking his ish, talking about some the Shinsuke. I knew when it took that L from AJ, but that's neither here nor there, gang. He's like, I don't give a fuck about what you got to say. He's like, Munch, you try and meet me in the ring. I said, damn. They started speaking in Japanese, but I know nigga talk when I hear nigga talk. He said, bitch, you ain't doing shit. Meet me next week.
Listen, you talking to Mr. Crazy Legs over there, Shinsuke Nakamura. You ain't getting nowhere far.
So that's happening. But like I said, and then that leads us to our main event, which is the Vision versus Sammy, Cody, Randy, and freaking Jey Uso. I wanted to say a different name for some reason, but I remembered. I was gonna say. I mean, he was wearing a Big Jim shirt today. Yo, I'm just saying. Yo, imagine he comes back at the Rumble and eliminates Jay.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I forgot how long she's been pregnant for.
Yeah, I know. I was saying that to E last time. I said it don't feel that long, but it's been that long.
Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
Until Adam Pearce gets the fuck out the ring. Like, oh damn. Yep. Wait, so let me ask you this question real quick. It's a little off topic because I asked Noe for you, but you would probably remember. Is Raquel Rodriguez the number one contender for the women's world heavyweight title? So why the fuck is she in the Royal Rumble?
Huh? What was the question? Oh, you asked him the question about
I wanted to make sure. I want to get my facts straight. Oh, damn, Lola Vice is really trying to check out Roxanne Perez right now. This is crazy. I just had to ask. I had to make sure. But I agree. But like I said, back to main event. Like I said, it was all right. Like it kind of made me a little mad. I'm not gonna lie. And the reason why it made me mad is because it went from being a match to them trying to act like they were in the Royal Rumble. Like that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like it just got to a point where everybody just started throwing each other over the top rope. It's like, why? Ain't do shit. Like, and then on top of that, the match didn't even finish. They that shit ended in a disqualification. Cause just so you know, no boy, freaking Drew McIntyre comes in and grabs Sammy's ankle and pulls the nigga out the ring and starts attacking him and gets the niggas disqualified. And it's like, why? Like, just why?
Blood is Sami Zayn.
Nah, I told you, I'm getting tired of Drew McIntyre and these Batman fucking missions he be trying to be on.
You're not gonna screw me out of my championship.
So I don't know if you heard us talk about it earlier, E. I said honestly, I feel like they're set. I feel like either somebody's gonna get someone's gonna get the match thrown out, or someone's gonna get disqualified in the world title match tomorrow. because the fact that they had Sammy come out talk about how he's lost to Drew 11 times, which is still wild, and the fact that he's never lost at Saudi Arabia, they're either gonna not let Drew lose the title, but they're not gonna let Sammy take a clean L.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because I'm like, you really think they're gonna let Drew lose on his first title defense? Like, don't get me wrong, I know they did to Maxine Dupree, but that's besides the point. That's crazy. I'm just saying, like I don't think they're gonna let him drop the title on his first defense. But again, like I said, I don't know if they're gonna let Sammy lose in Saudi Arabia either. So I feel like that one's a little tricky. No, that's I completely agree. But it's also been a known fact that they don't really let people lose when they're a fan favorite in a lot of places. True. But who knows? With that Saudi money, they may just be like, yo, we need Sammy to win this one. And they're like, well, Drew, you're dropping the title. Huh? But it's my first defense. Like, but it's my first defense. Doesn't matter. You wanna raising your check? Drop the belt. All right, Triple H.
Why me? Why do you want me to drop the title?
And then they're gonna come back on freaking Friday next week. They screwed me out of my title. The Saudi Arabians, they paid off 100 like nigga stop. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I've
Nope.
already told you. I already feel like it's either gonna
I
be
don't want to do
Jacob.
shit.
Oh yeah, and that's also the other thing that happened real quick before we go into that. Jacob came out too to attack Drew McIntyre, and then Cody attacked him, and I was kind of mad about that because I don't need them to run this shit back again because they already had their brawl out. Like let them go off and do other things. Don't drag this shit out between Cody and Jacob. If he wants to have his beef with Drew, let that nigga just have his beef with Drew. Let Cody do something else. No, Cody don't need to be a nah. Cody don't need to be a part of it. I don't know. I don't know. Go be a father. I don't know. Shit. He could sell ice cream bars with CM Punk. I don't know. I don't think they should. I don't think it should be one though.
That'd be weird.
Be- because
That'd be weird.
it's one of those moments of they need to let people run they won. Stop having these multi people matches for no reason.
Let these young niggas run the one.
Like Jake, because again, it's not gonna give us the closure of Jacob gets his payback on Drew,
Mm-hmm.
Cody can Cody and if Cody and Jacob really want have that shit and get it over and done with. Don't drag it on for months and months and months. Well, as far as we know, as of right now, it's Drew. I agree. Until that happens, just let him get his beef out the way.
It'd be funny if you found out it was Cody.
I listen. We've been speculating that too. I said that in the beginning, but I remember OC said, "Nah, that wouldn't fit his character." But that's if they're gonna go into a heel turn. We'll
All right, nigga,
see.
then Kit Wilson.
Nigga, fuck Kit Wilson. That's why he got kicked in his teeth the last time. No one give a fuck about that nigga.
I was gonna say Kit Wilson. No, I'm gonna stop.
It probably could have been Kit Wilson too. Mad that nigga was throwing up the set, but
Throw it up a set. Kit Wilson. Throw it up a set.
but again, let until we get a confirmation. Because here's the thing. Only reason why I feel like they're not gonna give us an actual reveal, at least not as of right now, is because Jacob was conscious when we found him
Mm-hmm.
during that. So, because normally when they're trying to play the angle of no one saw anything, that person's usually unconscious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, unless they trying to play on the it was the masked man from freaking SmackDown versus Raw, like he saw who did it. That's why he knows it was Drew. Because he even said to Cody, he said, I was only going for Drew McIntyre. So clearly like I said, unless they really are gonna go with that, oh well, we're just assuming. More than likely, it was Drew. Because during the time freaking but during the time it was happening, everything was Drew's fault. He was attacking referees, attacking Cody on the bus. I wouldn't put it past him that he attacked Jacob Fatu. I mean,
Now, if it
Randy
was
wouldn't
Randy,
be.
that'd be
I mean,
funny.
I mean, for me, that wouldn't be a swerve. Like I expect Randy to do catch a nigga off guard like that. I mean, I can agree with that, but knowing WWE, they may or may not do that.
I think it was Bruno Sammartino, grandson. He's a-
Bruno Sammartino the fourth is crazy. Um, I don't know if there's a fourth.
Imagine there was a fourth.
Probably is. Um, you're named after your great 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 grandfather. Like nigga, what?
Ah,
But I don't know. We'll see. But you were saying about your predictions, E for the Royal Rumble. Like
Go
I
ahead, go ahead.
like I said, I feel like if it's not Jacob, it's probably gonna end up being Braun Breaker. Those are just two realistic choices. But I also could see Cody and Jacob eliminating each other. Hmm. their entrance. Yo, somebody in production fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh damn it, we gotta change it. We gotta change the rumble. We gotta change the rumble.
That's the hey Bob. Can you come in my office? Um, my
Nah. Uh
I was gonna say so. My pick. I actually have three picks for the Royal Rumble.
ooh. Ooh.
I have Randy just because it would look really good if he did fight Drew McIntyre for the title.
Mm-hmm.
I have obviously Braun Breaker
We know you don't want to, but
or
listen, it's possible.
but my third one is more of a surprise win than anybody. No,
Stop
Seth
doing that.
Rollins.
Okay, all right.
He comes back. The reason I said it because I feel like if they can, he comes back, right? He wins the Rumble and he goes straight after Punk. And he's dealt with two birds with one stone. He
Okay,
break
okay.
he basically beats the Vision at their own game, and then he tries to go after Punk to get his title back to show that he's the person that deserves, and I put air quotes on that, deserves to have the title. Now, who I think is going to start off the Royal Rumble? Hurricane. Um,
Stay in the back. There's a hurricane coming through.
nah, nah, for real though, my actual pick, I don't know why, because it's probably because it to feel new, Trick Williams.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hon- Honestly, I don't know for my number two entrant, but if for number one, I could see Ilya Dragunov starting it off.
Javon Evans
That boy bouncy.
or Oba.
Had that nigga at like number 15. Or whenever Brock Lesnar come out, let that nigga come out right after that nigga. Nah, please, God, no.
I swear, oh Jesus, they better jump that man like they life depend on it. I'm
Like they jumped
tired.
Omos that one year. Nah,
Yes, I'm
that one year
tired,
they jumped
bro.
Logan Paul.
You mean those 2 years? Because didn't they jump that nigga twice? But yeah, those are my picks. Hmm.
I don't need that nigga. I don't need them.
You're fired. Let me stop.
He said no fantasy booking for you.
Nah, you
It's
good,
alright, it's
bro.
better than OC talking about some have freaking Ilya and freaking Carmelo do a best of five series. Like
I'm gonna say that nigga been really quiet. That nigga probably went to bed.
he sleep. He out like a light.
Jump him like they did Logan Paul at the Rumble.
Jumper look like that nigga from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Maxine. I couldn't even hold it. Yeah. Ooh. Oh shit.
Taya need to freaking win a match against her Botox specialist. But anyway, um,
Damn.
honestly, even though you're gonna disagree with me, do I look like OC? Um, I was gonna say Jordan Grace.
Mmm.
I would say Jordan. I would say Jordan Grace. Now, who I like to see win, like on a personal, Roxanne Perez. But
But who would she face? Stephanie Valkyr. Stephanie Valkyr.
Stephanie, because they were
Okay.
planting seeds about them having a match eventually anyway, but they just never got to it.
True. 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 Like I said, either Jordan Grace, um, either Jordan Grace, or we get a surprise and have the we have the EST come in. Um, uh, my like that's just like my little fantasy pick, but my true, like I said, Jordan Grace or my true pick, um, would be anybody because they just need to build up stories. Um, shit, I even see Kyrie winning a Rumble low key.
Yo, imagine she eliminates Oscar at the end on accident.
I will, bro, bro, bro. I'll do a flip in my dreams. Yeah, I know how to do a flip. No, I know how to
Can
actually
you
do a flip though.
actively pull off the flip?
Yeah, if I got a trampoline, yeah,
And
no,
you could look like Big E,
too
but not
soon, bro.
inaccurate. It ain't too soon. It's been how many years?
Too soon, dog.
Nigga, fuck you.
Fuck, I do.
But I
Nah,
mean,
let me
and who's
stop.
gonna kick off the Rumble? Honestly, I would love to see Rhea and Liv kick it off,
I can see that.
or Io and Asuka. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because they did pull up. Not to cut you off, they did pull up that little statistic. They said that Liv has never won a Rumble. She's always been like runner up. Nah, facts. So let me ask you, E. You think? Hmm. Yeah, they could. They could. I was gonna ask. You think Sammy's walking out with the championship tomorrow?
I don't know why I was waiting for you to. Let me see if I hit this run. This is a home run real quick. It doesn't hit it. Well, no. Just like this home run, he ain't getting it. Like nigga, what?
Nah. You know what that would have been, Noy?
Mm.
Let me see if I hit this home run. Fuck!
Damn it, my parlay!
Like Earl Hebner in that match between Bret Hart and Diesel. Anyway, continue. Continue, sir.
What's that?
This is an alleged parlay. We don't know, but we
Bruh.
assuming he did. I could tell you in a second. We have been streaming for 2 hours and 27 minutes.
God damn! Mm.
Okay, okay, okay. No, you play. Well, that nigga
Ah!
pulled a. I was gonna say that nigga pulled an OC. All right.
Nah, let me stop. Nah, honestly, if I'm being honest, I want Sami Zayn to win the championship, but I don't think he's gonna.
That's fair.
Only reason why is because, well, one reason, for one, I know they're gonna have some type of bullshit where, oh, Drew McIntyre, he can't lose on his first defense, and then second, it's like if he does win, then the person in the Royal Rumble has to be someone that he's either haven't faced before or someone they're gonna make heel because he can't. Most of the people that he's friends with, yeah, this it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work the way they think it's gonna work.
Kevin Owens comes back.
Bro, listen. If Kevin Owens came back and won the Royal Rumble, I will fight my old boss so fast. because I've been wanting to throw hands with that nigga for the longest. I got problems, nigga. Anyways,
That nigga need a
nah, let me.
reason.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have a reason. I really don't need a reason to fight my old boss. But nah. But yes. But in true fact, but nah, for real though, I would love to see this nigga come back. That'd
Kevin
be
Owens.
fire. Yeah.
Hey, he's just trying to recover.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Kevin. If we being honest, Kevin Hart. I mean, Kevin.
Kevin Hart is crazy.
Kevin Owens. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Nah. Nah. But Kevin Owens. If I'm being completely honest, Kevin Owens was basically the biggest workhorse in the company. Yeah, he was. Hmm. Yeah, nah, big facts. My black ass said Kevin Hart. I'm dead.
But I don't
Can you
know.
imagine Kevin Hart in the
Hey man,
Rumble?
I told you I'm winning the Royal Rumble. Like nigga, no, no.
Let me tell you something, Roman. Ah, Roman, Roman. Let me tell you something, Roman. I need to win this Royal Rumble because I got a movie coming. I got a movie coming up, and um um uh I need to bring this Royal Rumble because I got a movie coming up, right? And it would be really good if I had the WWE Championship on my shoulder when I'm in the movie. And I don't think you understand. Let me tell you. Also, why you and your cousin got the same forehead? I just need to understand that. Oh, I'm getting thrown out.
Oh Lord, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be great.
But all in all, anything else y'all want to cover, or you think we good for tonight? I mean, I mean,
Hmm.
our hope is AJ, but we kind of already talked about it earlier. That's the only reason why I didn't bring it up again. So, like I said, we'll see. It's 1:46, so we got a couple hours. We got like 12 hours to that shit. But all in all, yeah, I think we're pretty good until tomorrow. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, you right. Ladies and gentlemen, we just hit the end of the show. We'd like to thank y'all for joining us once again. Join with my boys, Noifway E. OC will hopefully be back. Hopefully OC will be back if he's not on the back of his eyelids again. Um, hey, listen, it is what it is. Things happen, life goes on, but we'll still be here in the trenches. If y'all like our content, please share, you know, send it to your friends, and interact with us, talk with us, let us hear what your thoughts, and we'll take it from there.
No,
But
I'm toxic. Don't let me know shit.
that's crazy. So specifically message Noifoy just because.
Don't message me for shit.
But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully y'all made it through the storm with no issues. Hopefully nobody got hurt or anything like that. That's a good thing.
Yes,
There's
sir.
no
Yes,
snow
sir.
this weekend, so we're even happier about that.
Thank God.
Facts. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm DMB Phantom, Noifoy E. Join us again for Royal Rumble, and then on top of that, Noifoy E is gonna got you on the Monday Night Raw after the
Yes,
Rumble.
sir.
Shit. All right. I guess it's gonna be me again. I'm just.
Well, fuck. I guess I'm pulling double duty.
Nigga, this is your first time covering. You'll be alright. Facts or me, like. All right,
Nah,
ladies
I'm
and
gonna need
gentlemen.
both of you.
We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Mm-hmm.